What's going on, everyone? It's Luke here. Going to run through these two trades today that we took on NQ. We ended up taking a small scalp win, and then we ended up taking a break even, trying to catch a huge risk to reward trade. They ended up playing out, but yeah, break even. So profitable day nonetheless. Again, all the executions are in the Discord. As you can see, I switch computers when I record these videos, so I'm not logged into the accounts on this computer. So executions are there, P&L are there on both accounts that I took this on. Again, same with the second trade. All that stuff is in there. I also have the first trade I know recorded. I think I have the second one recorded on this computer. I have to double check, but let me start from NQ. Let's start from the top. So starting off at market open, we had news this morning and we ended up putting in this data high, and I actually want to see potentially a continuation up to continue to run through London and Asia high. But after market open, price just initially floods down and just keeps going down, and we just end up taking out all of this sell side liquidity from Thursday, and we just continue to run to the downside. So from there, at this point, obviously, I wanted to catch a reversal. I was seeing SMTs on NQ and ES. I wanted to catch a reversal, but I kept seeing bearish order flow being respected. And now this is where I ended up taking this sell right here. So on the 3-minute, price came down and was respecting this 3-minute bearish FEG and also this 4-minute bearish FEG. Then from there, I was like, okay, we're probably going to want to come down and take out the previous day low, because that is a key draw on liquidity. And I'm assuming since we're already this far down, we're probably just going to want to continue down, push down those extra few points and take out previous day low. So we're respecting bearish order flow, continuing down, continuing to flood down. I figured we were going to take out the previous day low. We were respecting a 3-minute, a 4-minute bearish FEG. So at this point, I just wanted to see an inverted fair value gap to the downside in order to take shorts. So I entered right here after we inversed this 1-minute bearish FEG on this close at 9.55. We ended up getting into profit, and then I forgot we had orange folder news at 10, which ended up having a big spike right here, and I ended up just closing out break even. I wanted to see what price wanted to do. So we ended up coming back up into this inverted fair value gap now, and we ended up getting a nice bearish reaction. I re-entered the trade almost around the same entry. I have this one recorded again. I'll post it in the Discord. Ended up just taking one take profit at the previous day low, which only gave us about 1 R on this trade. Again, I could have held it to the next draw on liquidity, but I figured this was a wick down here, but I figured we were probably just going to reverse off the previous day low. If anything, I didn't think we were going to continue to run after running all that way down. So again, quick little scalp on the way down, just a continuation model trade. That's literally all it was, targeting the previous day low, targeting the next draw on liquidity. From there, price comes down and ends up taking out that next draw on liquidity. And from here, I'm thinking that we've already ripped down so far enough. We're building up buy side liquidity. I think we can catch a cheap trade in order to catch longs to take out at least up to these highs, and then maybe even to the data highs or something like that. Like, you never know. So we kept manipulating lower, then we manipulated lower again, and we swept out that low. We had a little lower time frame manipulation right here. Then on the 30-second, we had an inverted fair value gap. I can't show it on here because I don't have 30-second chart on TradingView, but ended up taking an entry in here on the 30-second retrace. Then I entered again another micro. After we inversed this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, we came back in, we retested it. I ended up entering again off a 1-minute inverse. I think I got it on the retrace somewhere in and around here. And then price just ended up pushing into profit. We were up a good bit, but the purpose of this trade, because I went in with only a few micros, and the idea of this trade was to catch a huge RR trade. Like, I only went in with 3 or 4 micros. So I moved my stop loss to break even in and around here, and then we ended up getting taken out break even. And now we'll see what happens. We might get that run up now. We did get that manipulation again lower, so we might get that run. But my idea was to catch a huge risk to reward trade up to these highs, and then maybe up to the data highs up there from 8:30. But yeah, stopped out break even around 10:47 again. First trade was after we had that huge aggressive sell off to the downside. I looked for continuations off the 3-minute and the 4-minute. 1-minute inverse to the downside. Again, news, closed it out break even, re-entered, same idea, targeting the next draw on liquidity, which was our previous day low. Nice little scalp win just for a quick 1-to-1 in and out of that trade. Then again, from here, we end up sweeping out that next draw on liquidity, which was that swing low. We end up taking a 30-second. Again, this is a cheap trade, trying to catch a huge risk to reward. Enter again off the 5-minute inverse on the retest. Stops to break even, and we end up getting stopped out break even. And luckily we did, because this trade would have been stopped out. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Great week this week. A lot of wins. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in the pinned comment and in the description. We have commentary every single day. I'll start some live trading soon when we get some more members to join. Again, in-depth trade recaps, pre-market analysis every single day, and post-market breakdowns, all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in joining, check the pinned comment, check the link in the description for mentorship if you guys want to be mentored one-on-one by me. But that's going to wrap it up for me, and I'll see you guys with the weekly outlook this weekend. I'll talk to you then. Peace.